Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about buying gloves and what we should be looking for as new paraplegics and what I found have helped me. When I say buying gloves, yes, I mean multiple because there isn't a one size fits all. There's gloves that I like to just kind of put around the house, and there's gloves that it's required for wet, like rain and snow. So, without further ado, my glove collection. I only brought four. This is the first pair. They are well loved. These are just bicycle gloves. I got them off Amazon for like $14.99. The important thing is they have a Velcro strap and padding for your hand to wheel, because otherwise if you're a new paraplegic or watching for somebody else who you're trying to help, wheels are going to rip your hands apart. I worked outside, I did my own hay, I had cows, I had calluses, but I do not have climbing up the Empire State Building Assassin's Creed style calluses, rock hands. So unless you're like a concrete worker and you've never seen lotion in your life, like never been in the vicinity of a store that owns lotion, you're going to require some gloves. These guys I wear all the time, in the house, going to the store, just to the car, everywhere. Because if you, at least in my case, if you stop wearing them, it just, whatever calluses you think you had, they just rip them open. And today, it doesn't make them have more calluses, it just keeps ripping my hands up. So I also live in the frozen north, and snow is a thing. So that's why we have gloves like this, which they seem like you're supposed to be wearing these because that's what snow gloves are for. That's why we're skiing. These are absolutely useless for, like, do they keep my hands warmer than other gloves? Yes. Can I grip the wheel or try and stop myself with them? Not really. Or like trying to rip the wheelchair apart to get it back in the car. I have to take these off to use them. And when it's really cold out, that's the only time I actually get these gloves, because I cannot do anything with snow gloves. What I choose to do instead, which is probably not the, I'm just going to put them on before I make their debut. I'm not stylish by any means. Yep, those are waterproof gardening gloves. Do I wear them in the snow? Do I wear them in the rain? Absolutely. Why? Because they are waterproof. Do my hands get really, really cold? Yes. But can I rip my wheelchair apart in like 5 minutes without having to take them off? Yes. And when you are doing this and you're doing it multiple times a day and it's cold out and it's wet out, what I found is more important is that my hands are dry, not warm. And then the last pair of gloves I have, which these I got recently, and they're my most expensive pair, and I actually don't recommend you buy them. But they're Vessies, the waterproof gloves that they have. They're like $38 or something ridiculous. I did buy them because I thought misguidedly that I wanted gloves that maybe didn't look like my $8.99 water garden gloves. I'm here to tell you that they aren't as waterproof as they say they are. And as soon as they touch water, they get ungodly cold. Do I like the grippies? Yes. When it's wet out and I'm actually trying to like stop, these are nice for that because I actually can. They're more form-fitted, so I can actually use my fingers with more precision. I can still use my cell phone with them on, which is awesome, but as soon as I can take them off, I'm doing it, because once they get wet, they're just cold. And then they stay very humid on the inside. So it's not something I think my $8.99 garden gloves that look like, you know, I belong in a construction zone are much better than all of that. I have been given some gloves as gifts from friends and family, and I think that I'm gonna stick with being made fun of, because I promise you, as a paraplegic, I've like, if anybody can pick apart anything about your outfit, they're gonna do it. They're gonna make comments on how cool your gloves are, especially if I'm wearing them when I'm driving and I go through like a drive-through for a latte or like fast food or anything, God forbid. But they're like, ooh, cool gloves. And I'm like, yeah, they are. They are cool. And deep down, it's just because I was too lazy to take them off, because I'm going to have to put them right back on as soon as I get out of this car. So I just know deep down, they wish they could be as cool. But also deep down, I know that's absolutely not the case. So whatever works for you. I don't think that looking good is really the most important thing. I didn't think that before I had a wheelchair, and I'm not going to think it now. I think it's about being comfortable and functional and being able to get you from point A to point B most efficiently as possible, and probably as cheaply as possible, because we have other things to pay for, like $7,000 standing frames, which insurance may or may not cover. I'll keep you updated, but I love you all. Thank you for your time, and keep watching the videos. If you have any questions, just comment below. Bye-bye.